Hello, I'm going to talk to you about some of the real basic things about the Cricut machine. I have an Expression, not an Expression 2, but an Expression 1. I'm just going to do the basics as if you got it out of the box, since I don't have a brand new one here. But basically, when you take it out of the box, you're going to want to grab the plug. And the one thing you want to remember about the plug is that you don't want to use a plug other than this one, because just a different voltage could really damage your Cricut machine. So you want to make sure that even if something happens to this, that you just get another one that's exactly the same so that you don't damage it, okay? And then you're going to plug that into the back of your machine here. Sorry about my fingers there. There's going to be two outlets there, one for the plug and one to go into your computer to talk to that. So back around to the front, open it up. I believe when you get it out of the package, there's some packaging that you have to take out. I know that there's a, on the screen there's going to be a little plastic thing that you'll have to pull off, and then I think there's casing around the blade that you'll have to take off too, but all pretty easy stuff. So one of the things that you want to know about when you first get this is the three basic buttons that are on the outside here. You've got the speed button. I'm going to turn the machine on so we can see on here. The speed button is kind of important because certain things are going to need more speed than others. For some of your die cuts that you're going to be cutting out, you're going to want to go at a slower speed because they might be a little more difficult for the Cricut to cut out. I do have this thing inside, kind of a guide inside of my Cricut machine that helps me with the speed and the blade and the pressure. And I'll see if I can find a link for that for you guys. And so down here on the speed, when you change the speed, it's going to show you on your screen. And we'll talk later about what these different speeds, what kind of images you're going to be cutting out with the different speeds. It kind of depends on your machine too, and how sharp your blade is, and what kind of cardstock that you might be using. So you really have to kind of play with it. So I can give you some guidelines, but the truth is that you got to kind of test them on whatever you're using. The next button that's down here is going to be your pressure button. That's going to move your blade deeper into your paper, and or less deep in your paper as needed. For thicker paper or something like glitter paper, you're going to definitely want to put it on the max, okay? And then the last button for this video is going to be your size button over here, and that is going to change it. You can do two different increments. You can do, and I'm going to just move the button and show you what the screen does there. You can do 1/4 inch increments and 1/10 of an inch increments, and I'll show you how to get those later. And then you can also do, if you need them, centimeters and millimeters too. So those options will be probably on the next video when we talk about settings.